Semi-final number 2, Pixel Andy and Matt Martin, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We're starting off with SSS. That is a weird way to start 3 S's in a row. I don't know if I've actually ever seen 3 S's in a row to start off a Tetris match, and not the best way to start. But okay, long bar over Tetris. Andy, he's got a Tetris. Matt's got one as well. We are now underway here in game number 1. Pixel Andy coming in at seed number 1 out of the United States of America with a PB of 1.32 million. Good for number 4 on the high score leaderboard. He has won this event 2 times. We've run it 3 times. He's won both times, July, or 2 out of those 3 times, July and September. Of course, the only other player to have won these events, well, it's his brother. So it seems like keeping it in the family. All right, Tetris for Andy. Of course, Andy, a multi-time CTM Masters event winner. And he's won all kinds of stuff. I mean, how can you even, how can you even begin to list all of Andy's accomplishments? Of course, most famous early on for coming in second in the Classic Tetris World Championship in 2020 against his own brother in the finals. Won multiple regional tournaments, including the Waco Heart of Texas regional event the last 2 years. Finished second in our own Lone Star Dash Championship in 2024. Coming in second to Sharky, a worthy winner. Came in second in the Lone Star Championship Open in 2023. And of course, a game crasher and a budding social media superstar. Oh my God, Pixel Andy, he's amazing. 217 for Pixel for Andy. 177 for Matt Martin. Matt Martin on the right side coming in at seed number 4 out of the United States of America with a PB of a 1.30. So yes, one of the few players to have a 1.3. He is piled high on that right side. So we'll see what he can do on the way down here. For me, I'm just an advocate of burn it all the way down. Don't even try to do anything crazy. But Matt Martin, he's built different. So we'll see what he does. He's going to get a dirty Tetris on the way down. And yeah, oh no, he's going to go for it here. And he's going to try not to pile up too high in that right-hand column. And now he just needs a quick bar. Ends up having to build up that column anyway, but there was an attempt. All right, long bar into column 2, and he gets a Tetris. Okay, so now the board kind of dealable with. So he's going to go about dealing with it. Right now, Andy's up to about I guess over 100,000 point lead now. All right, Matt making his best thumbnail face. Appreciate that. Dirty Tetris for Matt, 261. Matt came on the scene in 2019, coming out of nowhere. Well, I guess not nowhere, but Oklahoma, to win a CTWC qualifier. And that was my first ever live event that I ran. Irving, Texas. Matt took out some huge competition in that one and went on to the to play in the CTWC that year, and in the top 8, and took out multiple big names, Harry Hong, Matt Bucco, to get to that top 8. Matt going for a, I don't know, I'm sure a much desired tournament win here for Matt. 282 for him, 453 for Pixel Andy. And long bar over Tetris for Matt. These two players, they've faced off, as far as I can tell, only twice. One time was in the first month that Pixel Andy won Masters, and that was in the top 8. So Andy knocked Matt out of the top 8 that first month. And then the other time was in the Lone Star qualifier back when it was CTWC affiliated. That was a tough round 1 matchup. Pixel Andy and Matt Martin. Andy knocked Matt out of that tournament. So maybe a little bit of vengeance top of mind here for Matt, but probably not. He doesn't seem like a vengeful, wrathful man here. Equanimous, just happy to be here. 379 for Matt, 552 for Pixel Andy. So Matt right now back by about 150,000 points. And Matt is into 19 at 405. Andy is in at about 556. Andy set up for a Tetris in column 8. He gets the bar, he gets the Tetris. Matt trying to uncover that well, does so. Now is waiting out the bar. All right, couple of skims here. Okay, now reestablishes well on that right side. And a little bit of a drought, so get out your trouts. It's time for a drought. And there we go. Finally, long bar here for Matt Martin, 473. Of course, goes by Rook Out Rogue on Twitch, but I've never heard a person call him that. Andy in a little bit of trouble here. Let's see what he can do to survive. And kind of quick tapping all over the place. And oh no, this is going to be really tough. That's going to be a top out for Pixel Andy at 626. So Matt in a chase down situation needs to get to 627. 627 is the target. 626 would probably get you there because it's only 60 points after that. So Matt with plenty of time to chase this down, and it all comes down to execution here. He is set up in column 8. There is a Tetris. All right, Matt just going to take a nice, safe triple on the way. He's got plenty of time to do this. 2 Tetrises would get him there, but he's got, almost 50 lines to work with, so he does not need to get them all at once. And he's just taking the nice, easy, gentle way. All right, that kind of flipped long bar there is going to be a little spicy, so now the board is getting a little spicy for Matt. The long bar gets over. Oh, there is a long bar in for a triple, 607. So Matt going to survive a little bit of a scare there. Still a little bit of ways to go. Needs about 17,000 points. $10,000 points to go. There's a nice double, and I think doubles all the way there is probably a good way to do it. And there is a double, and that is going to do it. Matt is going to take game number 1. A little bit of a scare there, so I don't want to say early top out for Pixel Andy because 19 is hard, but Matt is going to get there, gutting out game number 1. All right, Matt with the little mini mullen here, trying to get something out of this. And he's going to top it out, but Matt is good. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, Andy getting out the different chair here. All right, so we got some chair machinations happening on Andy's side. Of course, probably was the chair, I think. Mr. Incorrect. Those could be taps in the middle of the board as well, which are, we don't really worry too much about those. All right, we are underway here in game number 2. Of course, you know, the other sort of story here, Matt out of Oklahoma, Andy out of Texas. There's a natural rivalry for Oklahoma and Texas. I'm sure both of them are really inspired by this rivalry. And boy, I can really stick it to Oklahoma. Yeah, to heck with Texas, you know. All right, Andy with a Tetris, setting up the T-spin, but missing the T-spin. Got the T, but missed the spin. 145 for him, 92,000 for Matt. All right, long bar over. Tetris, Andy, 172. Matt takes a double and a Tetris 120. Another Tetris from Matt, 142. $246, Andy. $212 for Matt here. Both players played this year in the Kansas City DAS Championship. Both made it into, well, Matt made it into the top 4. Oh wait, no, I guess no, I'm sorry. Andy did not play that. I was mixing that up with the Stillwater one for some reason. No. So yeah, Matt made it into the top 4 of the Kansas City event. Going out to the eventual winner, Meme, who incidentally is in the No Cap November finals as the #1 seed. All right, 311 for Matt, 365 for Andy. Andy's got a Tetris set up in the middle, trying to find a way to go after it, but keeps on having to cover it. All right, he's going to expose that well again. Would love a quick bar to get in there. Gets the bar, gets the Tetris. Has some gaps over there on row 4 that he's going to have to deal with. There's a few rows of burning needed to be done. All right, he's going to go ahead and set up on the left well, 1 row off the bottom. Long bar over to the left and Tetris 424. It's going to allow Matt to catch up a little bit here. He's just 1 Tetris behind. Long bar over, Tetris, Matt. And they've actually got just about the same lines and the same score. They're just a few thousand apart. So we are close. Clee Torres says, Matt the Hat Martin was not able to participate in No Cap November with this hat. That's true, yeah. If you're in No Cap November, we expect no hats at all. No caps anywhere. Matt now in the lead, 472 to 454. Tetris for Pixelandy, though, 477. He's ahead by 5 lines. Matt going to get that Tetris back. So Matt with about, I don't know, 2/3 of a Tetris lead when their lines are close. A beanie is fine. I don't know. Some people call that a cap. Just to be safe, I wouldn't wear it. You don't want to be disqualified just because you didn't understand hat etiquette. All right, Matt kind of needs a bar. Okay, finds one to uncover the well. He's uncovered now. Going to take a skim here. Long bar Tetris 553, 532 for Pixel Andy. Long bar over Tetris Andy 558. Now remember, we start level 18. There's 130 lines of that, and then there's level 19 transition, 100 lines of that speed. And then level 29 is basically terminal velocity for these players. They will not get too far, although Andy does have the record for playing past 29. Gotten to what, 31? Is that right? All right, Matt having to do something over on that left side. Going to find a couple of good pieces here to bring this down. All right, great discipline for Matt. And just a couple pieces away, and he should be able to uncover that well. Looking for a quick bar. Now he's going to have to take it down a little bit more. 598 for Matt. Now it's going to allow Pixel Andy back into the lead at 678. Matt trying to find a way out of that left side. Finding quick taps here, I think. Oh, long bar to the right. That's going to be a top out for Matt. There was no way that was getting over. I think he was going to try to quick tap that to the right, but it did not get over. 606. Top out for Matt, and Andy is going to tie it up. Looks like both players are ready. Let's get them started before they start walking around and all that. What was once a best of 5, now best of 3. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, the one push down point for Matt. Trying those Sidnev strats. All right, gonna spin in that Z, no problem. Matt set up for a Tetris on that right side. Andy is gonna get his first one. Long bar over Tetris Matt. He's got Tetris number 2. Let's see, is that one no good? Let's see. Oh, it is invalid. All right, let me go ahead and do one right now. While it's top of mind, why aren't I able? Oh, there we go. All right, 116 here for Andy. For now, though, this one will get you in, and then we'll put a real... Whoops. Oh, shoot. What the heck? Oh, never try to control Z with OBS open. $131 for Matt, 163. What the heck? All right, 210 here for Andy, 177 for Matt. All right, let me just see if this one works now. No, it doesn't work. I don't know. I updated it and now it doesn't work. I don't understand why. So we'll have to figure that out. Oh, wait. Yeah, it does. That's weird. I don't know why that works now. Okay. Well, I don't know now. I guess it does work. 363 for Matt, 355 for Pixel Andy. There's a triple for Andy down the right side, 383, 363 for Matt. Matt getting up kind of high on the board here, so he's going to need to find something for that right side. Doesn't have a bird in the middle. This is going to be tough for Matt to survive, and I don't think he can. And that's going to be a top out for Matt here in game number 3, and Andy is good. And Dan V is very upset. Dan V rooting against Pixel Andy and for Matt M. All right, Matt looking to win this one right now so we can force a deciding game 5. Andy wants to go to the finals against Leo. Let's go 3, 2, 1, Tetris. OST, original soundtrack. Those are the pieces, OST. Tetris Randy, 22,800 is how much Tetrises are worth. Here on level 18, Matt has got 2 push-down points. Maybe that was the difference. You know, if you get those 2 instead of the 1, that might work. All right, long bar over Tetris for Matt. Grandmaster Ubero waiting or wanting a decider. There's a Tetris for Matt, 136. And a Tetris for Andy, 115. Andy back by about 5 lines right now. Another Tetris, Matt, 159. All right, Matt going to take a skim. The first skim there for Matt. He had all Tetrises up to that point. I don't know. I feel like I'm much more careful about calling out perfect games in DAS matches rather than rolling matches. I feel like it's more distracting for a DAS player to know that. 212 for Matt, 208 for Pixel Andy, so we are pretty darn close. There's a lot of people in chat on Twitch here who are not subscribed. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, that would be a cool thing to do. Support the channel a little bit. We get, I don't know, some quality emotes you can use all over Twitch. I mean, I think the emotes are very good. I don't know. I look at other like super professional streamers' emotes, and they're like, I don't even know what the person is. You know, what the intended thing for the emote is. Like, you know, it's a face and it's trying to make an emotion. I don't see it. But the ones that Hydrant Dude made, amazing, right? Like, they're some of the best ones. DJ Papa with a $43.12 contribution to the prize pool. Thank you so much, DJ Papa. That's going to bring us to 1177.11. How do you subscribe? Over on YouTube, you can become a channel member. There's not as many emotes over there. But if you just want to support us, there should be a button that says join. I think it says join. So you become a channel member is the vocabulary over there. 338 for Matt, 393 for Pixelandy. So Matt needs to win this one to force a deciding Game 5. Talvit with the Tier 1 sub, 4 months. Thank you so much, Talvit. Appreciate that. All right, Tetris Pixelandy 488, 411 for Matt. He needs to bring this stack back down. Andy with an excellent pace. I mean, you'd be looking, for, 100,000 for every 20 lines is a killer DAS pace. So he's on track for maybe a mid 600 transition into 19 if he keeps it up. And he's ahead now by 110,000 points. All right, there you go. Nice long bar into column 8. Patience exhibited by Pixelandy. All right, Tetris for Matt, 454. 581 for Pixelandy. There's a Tetris, 604 for him. 12 lines to go, so potentially 3 more Tetrises. Won't quite have enough for 700K transition, but, 660 on the table here. And Matt kind of in trouble. Longbar gets over after a burn into 19. This should now be survivable, but wow. Crazy survival there for Matt. 488 now on 19. Andy going to take a triple and a double and have a nice, easy, well, not nice, easy anymore. That left side was messed up a little bit. He fixed it a tad with that T-spin. But Andy, yes, going to survive, going to bring this down. He's at 665. Or 666 heading into 20. Longbar over Tetris Matt, 526. Andy is ahead by 140,000 points. So we'll see what Matt decides to do here. Is he going to go for it? He's going to hope something happens to Andy and try to chase it down. He does have one chase down already. A substantial chase down in this match. But I don't know. It's pretty tough to assume Andy's going to top out early. A 2-time champion here in DAS Masters. But we'll see. Longbar over Tetris Andy, 729. Matt spiring in the middle here. Longbar gets over. There's a Tetris. I wasn't sure if he was going to have the DAS or not to get that over, but he does. And another Longbar over Tetris Matt, 652. He's back now by 80,000 points. So cutting into that lead a little bit. All right, Andy trying to wait out a bar. The bar is coming, and I'm assuming he got a Tetris with it. Got a little bit of slideshow on one of our screens here. That's okay. Long bar over Tetris Matt, 714, 796 for Pixelandy. Matt actually ahead. Here's the thing, ahead in lines. So that's going to be tough. He's ahead right now by 13 on our screen. Some of that could be stream lag. Now ahead by about 9 lines on our screen. As soon as he gets the Tetris here, it'll be more. All right, there's the Tetris for Matt, 783. Andy, 863. Long bar, Matt, Tetris, say 816 now. And it is no tap November for these two players right now. All right, Matt going for it. He went for it. Yeah, he's going to go for that Tetris. Needs to make up ground wherever he can to be getting a little gambly, and that is really all he can do. 866 for him, 945 for Andy. Matt just with 11 lines to go. He's going to have to hope something happens to Andy, and then he's going to have to make a little something happen himself. And really, he's going to have to set up for 2 and then maybe 3. How he's going to do that, I'm not sure, but we'll watch the attempt. And yeah, that's going to be it for Matt. He's going to top out at 909. So a good game here for Matt. 900s, just about into 29. But Andy is good. A good, strong showing here for Matt. Semifinals in CTM DAS Masters. But anytime you run into our 2-time champion, you have got your work cut out for you. So GG's. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Hope to see you again. And he's like, yeah, I can't. Look at this guy. All right, so Andy is going to the finals. Let's give that kid his 3. There's your 3, buddy. GG's to both our players. And Leo, if you're around, come on back because we want to get this done. GG's again, Matt. Hey, everybody. This is your old pal, Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. And I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.